stuff can be ready. All right. I'm pretty sure it's live now. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask to the people who are still here that yeah, there's another commentating going on over in Race VC2, but I'll be streaming here during this. If you want to listen to there, um I don't mind it. You can choose any way you want. But right now, yeah, practice has ended. We have the score. We have the we have the standings. 7 trucks are gonna be racing this race, along with one newcomer that's about to maybe surprise it, because right now, oh, there's the other commentating people there, but right now it's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a race and a half for this. And also next race or next one will be for RoMuscle. So after trucks, I will be commentating for RoMuscle. So if you want to go watch after that truck race, I recommend you could do. But right now right now, yeah. But yeah, Cobra, welcome to the welcoming himself into a fourth place qualifying. Newcomer here, has actually beaten the time for Craigus and Laner, and he's starting his debut on the 44. Pretty sure, although it could have been like a different pretty sure it's a different number, but right now, you see row one here is Aiden in the 5. He's gonna race for Rimborough Racing, along with CSP, who's talking with Craigus right now, who is in row 3 over here, and then Roman goes talk with with the CSP. But CSP has taken the pole and will be filling in for trucks, and he'll be behind Roman, who's back here with row 2. He is an Arctic Star ASR, and CSP also being an ASR. I'm pretty sure Laner spawned this car. He's going to be filling up with Tag, and Bib is going to be the last truck here to go into to the final row for row 4. But right now, it's going to be insane to see that who'll be your truck driver to win it at Richmond, as Richmond, I would say, in my opinion, is a very intermediate circuit, or it's like an intermediate short track. You have to kind of just for my testings, what I've done, you have to be like a bit slow across the turns 1 and 2. That's what I felt during that during the first time I got into it. But turns 3 and 4 is honestly not too bad. So here we go. The stages are 40, 40, and 45. I'll be counting it down for the people on here. There's the 2 commentators here. They're standing there while I'm just kind of just over here. But I'll still be streaming for you all to if you want to have fun with them commentating. I don't know if they're streaming, but it probably won't get as much. But right now it's a sensation going on. I can't really have much things to do, but just to kind of follow on with the path. And the commentators right now are Land and Wendigo, who or a rookie Wendigo for trucks, and Land, who is your champion for RoMuscle Season 1, also in the commentating booth. I will be commentating in this stream, so people will want to enjoy over there. Again, I'll highly appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it's not recorded there, so it's kind of more of like a fun commentating thing. But right now, 7 trucks, 1 winner at Richmond, and it's green here. Starting off with a pretty clean start for all these trucks. Oh, and a tag by Roman, and that was the newcomer here, Cobra. Cobra coming here as a newcomer as he gets in the wall with Bip. That's 3 wide in the back while Laner tries to fight off with the 2 trucks. CSP is leading everything so far, along with Aiden and Craig as being together. Now I kind of want to talk about these people at the moment for this truck race because most of these drivers are coming into the RoMuscle race. So CSP right now running first, Aiden second, Craig is third, Laner in fourth, Bip, Roman, and Cobra are all in trucks. Craig is Laner, CSP, and Aiden are all in RoMuscle, but they'll be driving in for trucks this race, and then they'll race into the next couple hours since over there. But right now, yeah, there was a bit of contact there in the back. That was throwing a yellow. That was Bip and Roman being in together. That will cause the first caution at lap 5. So yeah, this is kind of like a. So every single one of them, the top 4 right now, are drivers that are going to be racing in RoMuscle, and for say they're gonna have maybe a hard time. But at this point, pits will be open this time. Who anyone's going to get into the pits now? CSP is going to stay out. Cobra and Bip will also stay out. So Cobra and Bip will be moving into second and third, while everyone else is going to the pits now. So here we go. Right now, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no pit strategy. There was a bit of a problem with the pits there. Craigus would just have to deal with no pits. So Craigus will be out first, although he didn't get stalled to the pit, as Aiden, Roman, and Laner will go out safely, and we'll try to catch up with the pack, but the pack is into turns 1 and 2. I would like to say though that this broadcasting, well, not their broadcasting, this broadcast is sponsored by Better Bird, a better way to feed your own birds, and I don't know, help the environment out. So right now, Aiden, Laner, and Roman, that's going to be the order of this. Oh, a little bit in the wall was Aiden, but right now I'm pretty sure Craig has now to go back at the pack, while CSP being your leader. You know, CSP being your leader, your newcomer here, Cobra. Apparently, here, I'll give a better view of it. So, you know, in here in the back of CSP, this is a newcomer here, Cobra in the 44. He's running a debut here, the first time truck driver here in this series. A lot of newcomers have been coming in recently, and it's really appreciated to see how much new people are coming in. As this green flag waves, as Roman doesn't seem to catch up, but Laner way on the outside, and Bip gets into the wall. You see what I talk about with intermediate tracks? Yeah, some people with non-intermediate skills can have that. as there's a bit of contact there between the two, between Aiden and Bip, I'm pretty sure. There was also some contact with the 44 of Cobra as well. But Bip is going in the way back, and will be behind Kragus, but will be in front of Roman. It's a bit of a touch here. Cobra, your newcomer here, a new debut, will get the lead in front of CSP. And 3 wide with Aiden too. Cobra trying to find a way to have him move on the outside. But Aiden and CSP are both side by side. Pretty sure Aiden might save it here. And he's not clear yet. Well, he tried to clear here during 3 to 4, but Cobra's coming in. It's still side by side for CSP and Aiden. You see Kragus over there in the inside. Cobra trying to find a way to get to make him go to merge into the inside, and he does. Laner is coming in too, as Bip and Roman are way back. Aiden right now making a move on CSP, but Cobra is still approaching along with Laner. Laner making a move. Dive on the inside. Will touch his teammate. They'll make a 3 wide in the back. Aiden being your leader, along with Kragus being in second. And there's a bit of a bump there between the 44 and the 12. That would still have to fight their way for 4th. Aiden right now pulling away, although Kragus is still behind him, along with the 2 teammates here in the 22 and the 12. And the newcomer for the 44, Cobra. Aiden has been stealing these laps right now, after CSP has been dominating until the caution came out. Craig is still behind him. And you see there's the newcomer here, and here is the leader. Oh, a slide for the 22 is CSP. That will heavily impact. That will give a massive impact to him. Although he will still run in the 3rd position, he will save it with no caution. There's a side-by-side going on here for the 44 and the 22, but now it's a side-by-side between the 23 and the 44. Aiden right now has been dominating Richmond in the number 5 Rolling Monts car for Rimborough Racing. He's going to have a 1-day on here at Richmond for Rimborough Racing. Last time for Atlanta, Land had gone into a bit of a problem there, taking lead in the final lap, and his tires would blow off, would collect Slater and make Kragus your winner. And we can see Kragus right now is running the 51 still. He's going to be running both back last week to here. Right now, Aiden and Kragus are really close to each other. Everyone else is still on the way back, but Aiden is still dominating this race as Kragus gets to the bit of the wall. It wouldn't affect anything. He would still come back. He would still come back in some way or some form. It's like Aiden's is getting trailed on by Kragus. Kragus is following Aiden's footsteps right now just to try to get the move to the lead. He goes a little bit on the inside. Would touch the yellow line. You can see Aiden right now has been trying to block the lead. He's going to heavy block on the bottom, while Kragus hasn't really gotten anything so far. There's a bit of a side-by-side there with teammates, and there's a side-by-side again over there. I think that's... Well, that was almost side-by-side, but right now the 12 and the 22 are both fighting, but here comes the lead change here. Aiden going way high as the 51 passes the 5. Your new leader is Craigus. Unless Aiden tries to make a move, he bumps the 51 away. They both get into the wall, but they still are racing by. That's probably contact there with a 44. But Aiden is here to now have a second place position right now, and needs to get in front of Craigus to get his points, or possibly get the win for stage 1. It's 11 to go, and there's a move. There's a bit of a move there by the 51 and the 5. You can see here, that's the 18, a bip here on the 18, which is a side-by-side now, and it's a touch! Craigus and Aiden get it together, and they both get into the wall. They save it, and no caution comes out, and the 22 comes by to ruin the 5 of the 51's day. He will make a move on the inside, and to the bottom he goes. CSP is trying to get back his position now, but the 12 is coming back too. They're 3 wide in this. In the backstretch into 3 and 4. Laner is coming in too. They're almost 4 wide. And a big move by Laner as the 5 and the 22 get it together. The 23 now has caught up with the 22 and the 5. The 51 is trailing behind the 22 of Laner. They're side by side now in front. Laner going way high. That would give Craigus some room to possibly be his new leader, and he does. Craigus, after a bit of chaotic placements over here, will now take the lead in front of Laner, but Aiden's still coming by to get third. Craigus right now, actually getting himself the all the space he needs. Laner is still filled with dirty air because it's behind Craigus, but it makes a move there maybe. That would give less time for Craigus. It's still really close here. It's really close actually. I mean, you see Cobra is still not far away. Aided into the wall hard. That would give CSP the shot for third. As of right now, Aiden has not really gotten anything so far during these past couple laps. And you see there's CSP in the front. You see the front now. That's Craigus here in the 51, and there's Laner in the 12. There's a bit of a fight here for almost 3 wide. That's Aiden, CSP, and Roman. But Cobra's coming back now. He after a bit of a problem there, and Roman gets into the inside wall. As the white flag waves for stage 1. I'm gonna see here a bit of a fight going on here. This goes to 1 and 2, down the backstretch and going to 3 and 4. Craigus will have the take, but Laner won't have enough. Craigus will win stage 1, and Aiden will get third, and Cobra fourth. A lot of good battles going on here, and there wasn't any caution during these races, or during these past couple laps. The only one caution happened, that was at lap 5. But Craigus, your stage 1 winner, takes it in front of Laner and Aiden. As everyone is caught up, pits will be open this time. Bip would go out to get his lap back. There's a bit of contact, and this would give Craigus, and this will take everyone into pit road. There's a Bit of contact there with the 18 and 51, which Rocky Top Motorsports right now runs to 51-18. That's both teammates. While the 12, 23, and 22 are also teammates. The 5 is on for Rimbo Racing, and the 44 I'm pretty sure also is for Rimbo Racing as well, if I recall. Oh, a touch there by Laner, or there was a touch by CSP. Aiden will get that along with CSP and Roman on Cobra, and then Bip will get himself to the pits. Right now, still the same order except for CSP now in front of Cobra. You can see now that yeah, you can see here the 18 is coming back now. He's crossing the start finish line now. He has to be merged on with the crowd. And Bip, yep, we'll find something the way through. Bip is close, so it might go green this time, and he will be caught up. But it won't happen. It will go green next time. Go green this time now. But right now, Kragus. Oh yeah, don't forget about the owners' championship with these trucks. Kragus, being the 51, is being your leader. Later in second, and Aiden. Well, who will be racing for Rimbo Racing will be in third. Right now, we'll go start with stage 2. As Craig is still holding that line, but Aiden is not giving up yet. Cobra there in 4th. Where did he come from? There's gonna be a bit of a fight here for 3 wide. CSP dodges away out of chaos, but Cobra's behind him. A little touch there by the 44, and a touch for 44 and the 5. The 22 still comes in, and he'll get pushed by Aiden. Well, makes Craig is on the outside, and a touch there. A lot of battles going on here as Craig is winning in to hit the wall, but you see Bib also hitting the wall too, and Cobra is trying to squeeze in. That is squeezing into the bottom. Over there is the turns 3 and 4. Here comes Cobra here to try to get the position over here. It will still be side by side by Aiden, baby, and Aiden will clear Cobra. It's not done yet. Oh, the touch there. A touch between Aiden and Cobra. CSP being your leader. As I'm pretty sure there's contact between Bip and Roman. They'll still stay straight. There's a side by side between the 5 and the 51. But the 44 is coming back here as CSP is dominating this stage right now. Here comes Cobra there. We're gonna push, and into the inside and the outside wall goes to the 44 and the 5. That will give a heavy impact. And a touch there for the 44 and the 12. Cobra will be stuck here in either 4th or 5th. But CSP has been pulling away in front of everyone. Oh, we could tell about the recent Atlanta race going on here that Icy actually manages to win for SSR. So SSR has been going back to back wins so far during the past couple races. This is race 3 now for it, but this is ASR. Just wanted to give that a little bit of a fun fact. Right now, it's a bit of a fight there between Kragus and Aiden. Cobra's trying to sneak his way to maybe. He's trying to find a way to maybe catch up with the 51 and the 5, as CSP is just pulling away. You see, everyone is kind of just scattered around. Everyone's kind of like a car, more than a lot of car lengths. But side by side here for second, Aiden could probably take this position out of Craigus, and he does. He will clear Craigus. But now Aiden has to catch up with CSP. That's a bit of a bump. That was a bump there for Craigus, and moves Aiden out of the way. Then when Cobra comes by, he'll be back trying to fight for this position. Newcomer here has been placed fourth, and there's a bit of smoke there between the 51 and the 5. Cobra's still catching up. Here we can see with the Wendigos view. You can see here. Now that's the green car. That's CSP, and there's Aiden in second. As Cobra will get the top 3. Will try to fight for Craigus. It's insane. You can see Lander's point of view right now, in the 12. You can see that what's going on in front is a bit of chaos. There was a bit of contact between the 51 and the 44 again. Now we're gonna line around Craigus right now in the 51, who has been fighting for this position along with Aiden and Cobra. Right now, Craigus has now kind of been a little bit of 1 to 2 car lengths in front of trying to catch up with Cobra. Right now, you can see it now. CSP is still taking the lead as everyone just kind of scatters around. So there most likely won't be a caution unless anything will happen. But Craigus is trying to catch up with Cobra right now. Which would touching the wall goes to 51, but the 44 is not holding back. He gets a bump. We'll give the 44 a bump. Would that get him enough? It goes to 1 and 2. He overthrows it, and the 44 will cross by. And the 12 is not finished yet. He is around 5th and wants to try to pass the 51 of Craigus. As Cobra will get that 3rd position away, as later will take that position from Craigus, but Craigus could still have a lot of time to catch up with the 12, and he does. It's probably side by side, but Craigus will be about to clear him. And as you can see in this view right now, that everyone's kind of just scattered around. Laner will be going to the pits now. This will be green flag. There'll be green flag pit stops now. Laner being your first truck driver to get into the pits. You see, Craigus has been kind of struggling over there just to turns 1 and 2. And Craigus will also come by and he will hit the pit wall. And there's the message. I'm gonna have to park it. So Laner will be parking it in DNF. Will be DNF'd last. But right now, Craigus will be coming to the pits after getting a hit in on the pit wall. Bit of fighting there between the 18 and the 23. As you can see that Craig is in pit road. He's gonna get out of pit road. As you can see, the 5 and the 44 right now are still fighting. They're both fighting it. They're beating and banging each other on the down to turns 3 and 4. They are side by side right now. As the 44 will try to cross in and probably pass the 5, but the 5 will make a crossover, make it side by side. Turns 3, a little bit of touch there by the 44 and the 5. The 5 will probably move out of the way and will clear Cobra. Aiden now taking that second place spot. As Craig has passed the CSP with new fresher tires. Bip is now in pit road now. And you can see Roman over there that he's still running. He's probably gonna be running in front of Craig, I'm pretty sure. But CSP right now is pulling away with this lead. There's still a bit of a fight here, which we want to watch here because this is gonna be a bit interesting for the 44 and the 5. A debuter against a Rimbro Racing for one time. And a touch there by the 5 to 44, but the 18, a Bip, with new fresher tires, will try to cross and maybe try to get it, maybe get passed by there, and they do. Bip, with the new fresher tires now, has now been caught, as now trying to search his way for CSP, and there's a bit of contact. Aiden get hit into the wall twice. A lot of fighting for second. You can see that CSP in front. You see that Craig has passed Roman now. But the 44 has been dominating with the 5. Oh, a bump. What happened? It will side by side again. A little crossover there by the 5, but the 44 will take it. And the 5 tries to find a way to get there. Right now, Craig is with newer, fresher tires. Right now is coming in to fight against Aiden and the Cobra, but Aiden and Cobra are out of the way now. And there's a contact for CSP and Bip. They'll still stay straight. 18 with the warning there about what happened. That was contact. Really hard there for the 22. Well, CSP is going to possibly lead stage 2 now. Bit of a fight there by the 18 and the 22. But the 22 will come by and win stage 2. As Cobra will finish and Aiden will finish 3rd. Craig is on there with 4th. So right now, Craig and CSP have both won stages, while Cobra has honestly not doing bad at all. He has ran 4th in stage 1 and then ran as a runner-up for stage 2 in front of the Aiden. Apparently Roman will have to get 4th. So then Bip will Bip get into the pit road as Craig and Bip will try to catch up with the field. But right now, pits will be open this time. Everyone with old tires, or old worn tires, except for Craigus and Bib, which both of them have semi-new fresher tires, because they pitted like a couple laps ago. So it's will be open now, and Craigus decides he wants to join in, and Bip will stay out. The 18 will stay out as everyone else will go into the pits. Now everyone has to do is if Craigus would do, he will probably do a pit strategy unless he goes for 4. And he will definitely go for 4. Oh, there's a fight there, and I'm pretty sure Craigus got it. That was a fight for 3rd, but Craigus did seem to get that. Bip will go into the pits as well now. But yeah, really clean race during Richmond, which has happened a couple probably the last season or probably a couple seasons ago. But right now, the 22 and the 5 and 51 honestly have both been all been dominating this race. So the 5 has put up a tough fight for the 22 and the 51. And I'll pretty possibly say the 12, but later has parked it. That's the 44 right now. Running in fourth right now. Running in fourth. Still a newcomer here. He has been racing pretty well during these past couple stages, which wants to give him his first win in his first truck race start. Right now, coming out of turn number 4, it's gonna be green for the final stage, or stage 3. As Aiden almost hit the pit wall. CSP is still holding on with that first, is still clinging on that first, but the bump goes for the 51. Almost got moved out of the way by the 44. The 44 almost bumped the 51 out of the way. Cobra trying to follow Craigus' footsteps to try to make a position here, and he might will on that. And a touch goes for there, and he spins the 51. He would save it, and no caution will come. No caution will wave as Cobra, and he will get the outside wall. Roman now will get third. Right now, Roman hasn't really gotten the best, one of the best finishes so far. Has been racing in the back, but has placed fourth during that stage. But Cobra is not giving up. With that third spot, there's a move there by the 22. 22 gets moved away as the 5 will pass CSP. As you can see there, that there's Cobra who is past Roman. You can see Craigus and Bip over there who are in the back. Kind of struggling there, but also giving themselves a fight for 5th. But right now, bit of a fight for the lead right now, as the 22 and the 5 have both been fighting for the first position. Cobra has passed Roman, and we have to mainly focus on the 2 in front, which are both fighting. But Cobra is going fast. Going fast here. Aiden makes a move. We'll give the 22 a rub from his buddy. And there's a bump there by the 22. The 5 gets moved away as Cobra is still lurking in to try to make a move out of these two. Both of them being side by side right now. 22 and the 5 have both been fighting so far, which gave Cobra a big, massive lead. Yeah. He's been lurking on these two now. Sorry for the big pause, but right now, CSP here leading these last, but Aiden still not giving up. Cobra still in third, still trying to lurk in on these two. He's waiting in the wings. So far, it has been a really clean race. So far, no cautions has been thrown out except for the first caution that happened on lap 5. The 22 has been pulling away the 5 now, as the 44 will try to still lurk on that way to maybe get a top 3. There's the 22 now. was a bit close to the 5. Or the 5 was really close by Ackett's bumper. But the 44 is still not giving up. You can see a bit of a fight there for the 54 and the 23. Both of them have been fighting so far in the back. You can see there, that's the 51, there's the 23. So far, the 22 has been dominating these laps. I'm pretty sure we'll get the most laps led at Richmond. As we can see, Aiden now in the 5 has been running really well during these stages and these laps. Honestly, still trying to find a way to get his first truck win, and possibly another win in a win for his team for Rimborough Racing. Actually, maybe the first win for Rimborough Racing, maybe. As you can see, the 44 still not having the best right now, but he's still trying to lurk his way to possibly get a top 3, which will be really nice to see. Even as a newcomer here, getting a pretty good appreciation to possibly the other commentators that are commentating right now. The 22 has been really going at it as the 18 over there is still in last, but will possibly get a lap down if the 22 catches him. I mean, every single one of these drivers has been running on old tires, old worn tires, but Craigus is going to the pits to possibly get in some tires. As right now, CSP has been pulling away Aiden, but Aiden has been pulling away from Cobra. If anyone of these pits now, then this could change the entire field. As Bip will get into the pits now. Roman, you can see here, he is running 4th. He would not go to pits over there. But CSP has been pulling away everyone. CSP having the race of his life. He to possibly get 2 career wins as the 18 suffered a bit of problems there, and it would make a move there after he get out of pit road. Without affect the 5 to possibly catch up with the 22. As the 22 right now has been really going at it. That's the 18 has been out of the pits. As you see, Craigus has passed Roman now. But CSP has been pulling away with these laps. We 14 to go. I would say I would give big props to the 44. He's been running in 3rd. He's been racing so well, being competitive, not being a dirty at all. He's been really racing it for these positions. And honestly, I feel proud for him to race for his 2nd start, as Aiden will hit the pit wall now. We'll get into the pits. Aiden was running 3rd. Or now Aiden's running 2nd. Now he's going to go to the pits for that. So now Cobra has to kind of deal with if he wants to get into the pits or not. CSP has not gone to the pits either. Craigus, I'm pretty sure, now have old worn tires. Is still running it. Not sure. Because Cobra is now took 2nd You can see Aiden's out of the pits. That's the 5 who tried to be catching the 23. But Cobra hasn't really gotten much so far. Even with these old worn tires so far, hasn't not make any move for the leader here. We see Craigus is coming up by, who pretty much is in 3rd right now. You know, Craigus is still running in old tires right now. They're not as old as the 44 or the 22. 44 would have to find his way to maybe protect that 2nd place in front of Craigus. But Aiden's coming by. Even with his old now he's fresher tires, he could probably catch up with Craigus, but it's gonna be 7 to go, and now across the start finish line will be 6 to go. Right now, the 44 still trying to get that line in, but Craigus is catching up with the 44. It will be a bit close. It's a bumper to bumper here, and the 44 will give Craigus the position here. So Craigus has now passed the 44, but the 18 and the 22 have both been fighting now. Craigus could possibly get that lead. That's coming out of 4 to go. And there's a bit of a move there. Cobra has gone past by Aiden, which Cobra needs to find a way to find a position. But right now, your leader here is still stuck in old worn tires, still fighting with the 18. But they're side by side right now. Everyone has been caught up now as Aiden has gained back. It's 2 to go. And a bump there by the 22. The 5 will get the lead. Aiden will get the leading position as Craigus is following Aiden. The white flag will wave. There's just actually Craigus from that, but I'm not sure. But Aiden over here, I'm pretty sure it's probably not Aiden, but Aiden probably sees himself as in the lead, is able to cross by, and CSP pretty sure is going to win. Yeah, CSP is won along with Cobra and Roman. I hardly apologize that I almost thought that Aiden and Craigus were both fighting it, but CSP has actually done it. I'm just gonna ask Land if I can try get in, but right now Craigus over here as along with Bip, but CSP will get ASR a win here as Bip is still trying to race. I'm not sure why, but right now yeah, CSP is burning it out. Oh, there he goes. He's probably going to the victory lane now. At this current moment. There he is. All right.
Let's meet him at victory lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello there, other commentators.
Hello.
Oh no, it's the Fox booth.
We got ops in the chat.
We're gonna combine both booths here to meet him at Victory Lane for
As he,
ASR's first win over here, and that is CSP.
Had 18 cars still getting repairs.
hey, CSP, we'll take an interview after Fox does theirs.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You can go ahead, Fox.
All right, here we go. So, all right, CSP, are you in the booths right now?
Yep, I got you.
All right, your first win here at for Arctic Stake Racing. Run as the 22 from Mike Ikes. You put up a good fight during these past laps. How was it?
I mean, the first stage, I thought we were honestly in big trouble because we were just getting pushed out of the way. Aiden raced me clean, but he just did not make an attempt to make any corner. He just bumped me out of the way, so I returned it to him. I don't accept that. I won't accept that in the cup race. And for being a cup guy, I expected better from him. But I think for us as our team, we did an excellent job tonight. This Mike and Ike's Ford was lights out, bad fast. We got it adjusted in the second stage, and from there, it was crickets. At the end, for those last 20, 30 laps, that 18 was a pain in the ass, but that's more of a race control issue. He needs to learn, how to move the hell out of the way. But just great performance in this race from us, and looking forward to hopefully getting in the cup race and being able to repeat.
All right. Even after that big fight, what do you expect? What do you expect in RoMuscle now? After a beating and banging there during these past laps.
I'm not sure what you mean, like in the cup race or.
During truck race. Excuse me.
I mean, this was my first truck start, so I'm not really sure how many more of these I'm going to do for the rest of the season. But I knew that I'd have a chance here because of how good we were the last time we were here. So regardless, I was looking forward to it tonight. But the rest of the season remains to be unseen. I'll have to get back to you on that.
All right. Thank you for this interview, CSP.
You're welcome.
All right, so CSP over here, getting his first win for ASR. I'm pretty sure Land and Wendigo, you guys on that booth are gonna be interviewing CSP. Yep. He'll move you out of the way now. So I'm just gonna end it here, and I'll be back with you in a couple more minutes, or a couple. I'm pretty sure actually no, in probably a couple minutes or so. But CSP, your win here for ASR in Richmond, while the newcomer in second for Cobra and third is actually Roman, which is honestly surprising. So congrats to these three. Congrats to the top three. Congrats to everyone who has raced here, who has done really well during the race. Nothing much happened. And I'm going to see you guys in a couple races or so, or a couple minutes. So see ya.